Hi, I'm the Wandering Newbie, and it's time for more Record Keeper. Today, we have the first half of the Mired in Chaos Crisis event, which is a fest event, and it is a boss rush, sort of a boss rush, more in the theme of Big Bridge from about a year ago, actually, I think. The main emphasis of this event is that each boss has a easy and hard fight, and each hard fight has a Sid mission applied to it. Now, this was also the only fight that I couldn't really, test. Because 60 stamina. This weird, like, haunting background. I don't like this remix of this song too much. That's the long and short of it. That's where I was going with that. Oh yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. None of the Sid missions in this are particularly easy, except for maybe Ultimate Weapon right here. Probably the most doable, far and away. God, Life Bane is such a good move. Life Bane, a really good move that you kind of just have to plan around. Of course, the Gravage that Ultimate Weapon does can actually throw you for a loop if he does it one too many times. But you should kill him before then, don't you? It's telling when Gravage does more damage than your Meteor. To think I was a little worried about this one. I want to see if I can do something. Nah, Fujin might finish him off. Damn, I wanted the fast ammo. But yeah, ultimate weapon. Not really terribly scary. But can still catch you off guard. That's the big thing. I haven't been listening to this music constantly for the last 2 days while building parties and testing the fights out. No. It's a good thing that fucking Crazy Motorcycle is a good song. Alright, we have effectively cut Bart's turns in half, and yeah, so, damage. Do you like numbers? But yeah, maybe it's just because he's an alt plus and we haven't had an alt plus in forever. But god, the defenses on Bart here feel super low. Like, I feel like I'm doing way more damage than I should be. Now, we may just completely miss the dismissal command here. Or thing. But such remarkable strength. You may have noticed that Bart has not really had a turn. So the fact that we haven't seen anything yet from him, like, whatever. What's he gonna do? Die? Oh no, a % damage attack. So we've probably missed the condition here, but it's not going to matter for me. If you are having trouble with Bart, though, I suggest bringing a Soul Break that just hits that instantly, because seriously, trying to land an interrupt is one of the worst things in this game. Alright, now, as stated before, Girion does have a basic attack. That is his only physical attack, and we are banking on him actually not using it that much with this party formation. If he attacks somebody in the background, he only does about 800 damage. The front row takes about closer to 2,000. Ah, there's that good shit. 100%. I love it. Yeah, I'd say Affliction Break for phase 2. Kind of right, but he really does curse Eulogy from the beginning, and that's one of the big ones that we want to try and avoid. We should get through phase 1 fairly quickly. Golbez is one of our main damage dealers, so fuck, that was a miss. That was a big misclick. You know what? That's alright. Of course! What's Death Resist? Pretty much from now on, Kane will only be doing that. I think one more turn of Golbez doing Waterga. Golbez, please. Hoofa. Okay, we're good. We're safe. Now, see, I timed that, so really it was just a Medica. Because I'm getting a haste dagger from this. As for this fight, the fact that you can have a haste dagger really changes a lot. Theodore getting slowed is kind of a non-factor. Like, to supreme degrees. He doesn't add a ton to this fight that he needs to actually go often. So Affliction Break is a really good move. If you are thinking of a move to craft from the, craftable 5 stars, I recommend Affliction Break. you actually want him, if you're stacking death resist, that is, to use Tornado as often as possible, since that's almost a non-factor. Those were the two worst people to get hit. Thank you for the host, Lyo. Get there. Any damage I can muster up. Golbez is going to be down to the wire. Golbez from downtown. We commend you for your sacrifice, Golbez. Here it comes! So fun fact, that was actually the first soul break I ever pulled, was Lancet. I believe they said, they have gone on record in saying that the next playable FF5 characters are going to be Zizat and the Wolfman. Kelger, there you go. Zizat, who threw himself into the barrier. Now, Greg is very nice in that he gives you 2 turns of setup. Which does actually mean as a 1-star fight, or not 1-star, 1 stamina fight, that starts off the first 2 turns with hitting you for 1 damage. This is a very, very good fight to do hit and run on. Go in, punch him once, get punched twice, everybody, and then retreat, come back, repeat this over and over again until you have built up a good bit of bar for yourself. What's death resist? Am I right? seems to be focusing on Lena, which is good for me. That gets me to a Medica faster. Piss. I did want to change out Bart's move 1 on this build. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. This is really sort of the optimal Bart run, though. You want him to be using a lot of his gravity attacks and a lot of his single target. You do not want him to start whipping out his AoE, because his AoE really hurts. Speaking of which, Dayspring. I think it's less that Dayspring is a 0 ATP move, and more that it's an on transition. As soon as he hits that threshold, he does Dayspring. Yes, it is a move that gets stronger every year. God, I love Dayspring. Which he then follows up with Strongest Sword, almost every time. Welcome to Greg. You know, if anybody had to get hit, that's a pretty good target. Also, always remember that you can dive Krill with 3-star motes to Bard 4, which does give her access to Protectica and other things, Shelga. Nope. No. It's 3-star motes. It's a glitch. They fucked up with Krill. It's only for that Bard node you can use 3-star motes. Yeah, again, this is pretty much optimal Greg. You want him to keep using his AoE, his percentile attacks. It's time! Our lives are forfeit. But yeah, you can see how stupidly that ramps up. You really want some soul breaks or something for that final phase, or else everybody is eating like 3k attacks every time somebody attacks. Yeah, I got really lucky. Gil did a lot of his percentile HP attacks. Anywho, that's it for the first half of Mired in Crisis and our banner analysis. If you want to actually catch the banner analysis, I probably won't put it in the chopped up version if that's what you're watching. Go check out the full video or the VOD on Twitch. Next time, we got Final Fantasy VI bonus fights, and we got the other half of Mired in Crisis. So, I'll see you then.